Ladies, gentlemen, and moth people all around the world, welcome back to Podzilla, the show where we talk about every single Godzilla and Godzilla adjacent movie and form of media. I've got my favorite co-host in the world here with me, Jasha Drake.
Whoa, thank you. Hey guys, it's good to be here. This is the final Rebirth of Mothra movie. I'm really excited. It's also the final Heisei era movie, so it's a big deal. It's been a long time coming.
That's right, that's right. My name is Micah Drake, and Jasha, do you see that wind cave over there?
A wind cave. Wait, let me.
There's a scraggly humanoid just crawling out of there right now.
Whoa, yeah, I see them. Wait, no way. Is that Waffles? Is that the Waffles?
Guys, I found the Podzilla triangle. These little triangles that fit into your microphones and turn them into bigger mythic microphones.
Bigger mythic microphones. That's what we needed all along.
We gotta do the triangle.
Waffles, it's so good to have you. Who would be courage? Who would be wisdom? And who would be love? That's something we need to get into.
I was thinking about this.
That is the question. that is in my notes.
What would your triangle be?
My triangle would be improvised chaos.
Whoa.
That would be what my triangle would bring to this world.
I love it.
I think I've actually got that triangle right here. I'll just pass that over to you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, look, it fits into my microphone.
The mic's growing. What?
What would yours be, Jasha?
I don't know. I don't know. I have no clue.
I think mine would just be napping.
Yeah, I can see that.
Sleepiness.
So we've got chaos, sleeping, and indecisiveness.
Yeah, that's it. Perfect.
It's what every podcast needs.
It is the podcast triangle.
It is. Wow. Come full circle or full triangle. Waffles, it is so good to have you. We've been talking about having you on for not just like an episode or a movie, but specifically a Mothra movie.
Oh, yes.
I feel like for over a year now, we've been like, hey, Rebirth of Mothra 3, we got Waffles locked in.
Yep.
And it's taken us forever, but we are finally here. So it's so good to have you. And for those listeners who might find Waffles' voice familiar, we actually did a Patreon exclusive episode with you, Waffles. We talked about Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, yes.
But you'd also recognize their lovely voice from the hit segment Waffles Kaiju Reviews.
Yes, a fan favorite, really.
Yeah.
So I've just got to say, boys, it is absolutely wonderful that you guys come onto my show, Kaiju Reviews with Waffles. We've been trying to set this up for absolutely ages. The premier Kaiju podcast on the internet, Kaiju Reviews. I think it's been about time that you can bring your Godzilla knowledge and I can just bring my Mothra knowledge, and together we can finally review some kaijus. I think
finally.
It's been far too long.
Oh, it had to happen. Yeah, it's our honor. It's our honor and privilege, Waffles, to be here. First off, because I mean, we talked Dungeons and Dragons in that Patreon episode. We didn't really talk about Godzilla or Kaiju. I mean, you have been following kind of this Godzilla journey along with us, which has been awesome. And I was wondering, do you have like a standout movie from the bunch or a standout monster?
This is like asking someone to pick their favorite kid. Because
I know, yeah.
You would notice that like all my reviews, I think bar one, have been like 5 out of 5.
You just love those kaiju.
I really do. Like, I think like I am just an optimist when it comes to movies, and I think I like to judge every movie on its own merits.
Nice. I love that.
So like every movie that I'm watching at the time is my favorite. Like every movie I want to like dedicate my time and attention to, and really sort of just honor the people, the entire process that went into making it, because these are creative artists that poured time and effort into crafting something that most of us could not do. I know people in the filmmaking industry, and it's hard work. And so every movie that I watch, like some of them objectively aren't good. I don't think it's controversial to say that, but they are all to a certain degree worth my time to watch.
Nice.
So like I it's hard to say. I could not pick a single one. I do have a very soft spot for Mothra. I think
Yes.
that every time Mothra shows up in a film, it's different. It's like
Mm.
not just the rampaging wanton destruction that other kaijus bring, but Mothra, there's a bit more creativity there. There's a bit more like gentleness and like often a social message associated with it that I
Mm.
really appreciate, because I don't know if you guys know this, but oftentimes the kaiju aren't just about, rampant destruction and stuff like that. They're often a metaphor and a critique of something else
What?
that's going on in society at the time. But like, that's just between us.
This is news to me.
The only kind of news you get on Waffles Kaiju reviews.
Yes. But no, so I think, like, gun to my head, that original Mothra film has a very special place in my heart. But that's me just being pedantic. All of these movies are absolutely phenomenal, and I think more people should, seek them out and watch them. Also, Toho, make your films more available.
Please.
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 Oh, yes.
Yeah. No, I love you said that. I love that attitude. It's something that I've kind of come around to myself, is like, just love what you love what you're watching. And something I've had to like, for the longest time, I mean, I love movies. I'm on Letterboxd. I love catching new things. And for the longest time, I'm like thinking back and forth, what do I rate this one? What do I think about it? How can I be critical? Recently I've kind of just been like, hey, let's just enjoy things a bit more. So I've kind of stepped away from that a little bit. So I love that you're looking at stuff like that.
I think we've talked about it before, but me and Jasha quite regularly go to these random movie marathons, mystery movie marathons, where you don't know the films.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about it is that so many of the movies are, like you said, objectively terrible. But it's the fact that there's so many of these people who have put their time and effort towards creating something that they've put out into the world. And even if it's the worst thing in the world, it in itself is an experience. Just being able to sit there and view something that somebody else has said, hey, I think this is worth creating. Is it worth you watching? I think it's a real wise choice to, in those times, say, hey, you know what? Let's just take this for what it is.
Oh, yeah. Plus, like, I've seen a lot of student films. I know what absolute garbage films can be.
Yeah.
And compared to, like, some of those. And this is the thing. Like, no diss to the filmmakers, because everyone has to start somewhere. And oftentimes watching, some of like people's like first attempts ever at filmmaking, they are like hard to watch. They don't know about editing or pacing or like compositions or anything like that. But I mean, like, you make mistakes, you learn from mistakes, and you move on. So like having experienced a lot of that sort of stuff, like it helps recalibrate films. And so when watching one of these like competently made movies, you're like, oh yeah, they at least know how to light a scene. I will give them credit for that.
Yeah.
Real quick, Waffles.
Yes.
You've seen the first two Rebirth of Mothras.
Yes.
What were your real quick thoughts on those two?
First one is all about not doing deforestation. So that's got a big tick from me.
Nice.
Second one is about not polluting the ocean. So that gets a big tick from me.
Yeah.
Both like 5 different forms of Mothra out of 5.
Awesome. Yeah, I was thinking we could also, I don't know if we want to, but at the end of this episode, we could kind of talk about the movies in relation to each other and kind of give our own little ranking for the 3 potentially. And I mean, let's just get into it, because I can't wait to talk about these movies with you guys. Waffles, did you want to take us into the Rebirth of Mothra trilogy or Rebirth of Mothra 3?
I would love to. We open to Mothra McFly on a skateboard, riding behind a truck in a little valley town. They are going to visit their eccentric scientist, Professor... I don't know. Godzilla Brown. That's the one. Professor Godzilla Brown. They're going to meet them because Godzilla Brown is going to send them back to the future.
Hey! Hey!
knew I would get you with that.
That's it. Rebirth.
Otherwise, King Ghidorah shows up, starts kidnapping kids, which is very problematic. So Mothra has to go back in time to somehow stop this, because time travel is always the answer to any problem. Goes back in time, defeats Prince Ghidorah, but oh no, Prince Ghidorah evolves into King Ghidorah, and then they have to go back to the future to fight again. Mothra does what Mothra does, transforms into Ultimate Mothra, handily beats King Ghidorah, proving once and for all that Mothra is the best and strongest kaiju. Fight me in the comments, guys. And saves all of the children in Japan, which by my estimate is only a few thousand.
If that, really.
That's the movie. Also, there's some like family drama with some kids, and the Elias siblings all learn to get along up until they don't. Fun film.
That is perfect.
Good stuff.
That is perfect. You are right. Like, we've been talking about all these movies and relating them to kind of similar, like the Japanese Heisei era movies are kind of like these American blockbusters. This is the Back to the Future.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
This is the Back to the Future of kaiju films.
Yeah.
I want to real quick pick out something you said there, Waffles.
Oh, yes.
You said Prince Ghidorah.
Yes.
I've never heard of Prince Ghidorah.
Well, he's King Ghidorah in the future, right? The
Oh,
big sort of golden form. So back in time, when he's just a little chibi Ghidorah, it's Prince Ghidorah.
It makes sense, Michael. What are you talking about?
Because before you're a
I'm
king...
just going to sit here in the corner. I'm just going to go sit here in this alien dome with all the kids.
Okay. I don't know where to start with this one, guys. It is a wild movie. We have King Ghidorah in a Mothra movie just flying over cities and just like teleporting kids away.
Which apparently they did to the dinosaurs.
Yeah. King Ghidorah, 13 million years ago, teleported all the dinosaurs away.
No, 130 million years ago.
Oh, yeah. 130 million.
Which I have problems with this, because as a massive, like, paleo fan, the dinosaurs died out 65 million years ago. And they're trying to say that King Ghidorah killed them.
Yeah. Then they came back, Waffles, and then the meteor came.
Of course.
There have been at least 3 extinction level events, and half of them have been caused by kaiju.
Of course. How do we know, though, that the meteor that killed the dinosaurs was not a kaiju?
Hey, when are we getting that movie?
Oh, that's got to be like Space Godzilla 2.
Yeah, it's coming up.
That's the Space Godzilla from, like, the Monsterverse.
Yeah, yes.
Get us in the writer's room, please.
In the Chicxulub crater, something starts smoking. Like, they're all like, oh, what's this? Like, boom, it's Space Godzilla. It's just like, oh, they killed the dinosaurs, and now they're here for the rest of us. Ah!
All the kids, specifically.
All the kids. Oh, answer me this. Would you let your kid stay at home just because they didn't want to go to school?
It's not only because they didn't want to go to school. It's because they didn't like the lunch.
Yes.
Yeah. I gotta be honest, we could start with a couple negatives, because I've got a few in this movie. One of which was that the human characters didn't really connect with me that much. It feels like they take a big backseat. We're mainly following this little boy who is staying home from school. He loves his food. He's a bit of a chef. And we don't really know why he's staying home from school. And I was going to ask you guys if you caught on to it, because he talks about not liking like the cafeteria lunches.
There's something about him... Because I think from what I can determine, they were trying to set up a character arc of the kid not having courage.
Yes.
And then finding their courage and, saving the day. And so something about the kid being a coward, so potentially a bullying thing or something.
Or just being anxious about going to school.
Potentially. But just letting the kid stay home, I don't think necessarily is the solution to that.
Stay home and go play in the caves until you're ready.
Yeah.
These human characters, I don't know. I definitely think they're the weakest of the 3 movies. I did love the dad's introduction
Oh,
when we see him just rocking out in this truck
With
and
the
he's like
watermelon.
seat belted. Yeah,
yes.
a watermelon with a cap on it.
Watermelon with a cap. He's got his Tails and Sonic plushes in the back.
Yeah, that's right. And then he and his wife just call each other Mama and Papa
Yep.
the whole movie, even when the kids aren't around.
Yeah.
It's like a tender moment.
Like, I'm pretty sure that's their character names,
Yeah.
just Mum and Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these human characters, we have 5 of them. We have our main character, Shota. We have Shuhei and Tamako as our other 2 siblings.
Yeah.
And even on like IMDb Letterboxd, the other 2 are just listed as father and mother.
Yeah. Just generic male, generic female.
That's their legal names.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's so fun. I don't know why it feels like they did it for the real young viewers.
Probably, yeah.
Just to be like, look, this is just mum and dad.
Yeah.
They call themselves that in their own time.
What do you mean that's not their names?
Yeah, and then I guess my other thing that I didn't really click with me, and we're going to get into a lot of positives.
Oh, this film, so many positives.
I know. There's
We're
a
just
lot
getting
of
the negatives out of
positives.
the way first, and then like the
Mhm,
next
mhm,
hour is just us raving about it.
Hour? 3 hours.
At least.
At least 3 hours. There's there are special effects in this. There are CGI sequences that I don't know what they were doing. It feels like they've gone back in time with technology throughout the Rebirth of Mothra films to the point where King Ghidorah is teleporting these kids away, and it's like Windows Movie Maker particle transition effects and dissolves and stretches and blobs as these kids are getting sucked into the air. Anytime they can dissolve something or turn into anything into a blob, they're going to take it in this movie.
I think you're actually doing Movie Maker a real injustice saying that.
It might have been made on Windows Movie Maker, say right time period.
It doesn't help that in those scenes, usually it'll have like in the exact same frame some actually quite good special effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It felt very rushed and very last minute. Like, I would not be surprised to learn if there was like crunch time on this movie. Like,
Yeah, totally.
which is unfair. Like, I will defend this movie. I think this movie has potential, but like those special effects definitely do let it down.
But then on the flip side, right, exactly like what you were saying, Micah, in the same shot, there's some really cool effects.
Yes.
All the stuff with the Elias and Fairy in this, I think like all the compositing and masking was really well done. And just the practical effects like blew me away. There's like, we see meteors and trees breaking and all the stuff with the volcano at the end and the prehistoric time.
Oh, the dinosaurs were great.
Yeah, the dinosaurs.
Right?
Yeah, the T-Rex, the dinos. It looks real cool. I'm just a sucker for this practical effects stuff, and I think this is like some of the best that we've seen up to this point, which was really awesome.
Even just all the stuff with the Elias twins, Garu, Fairy Mothra.
Oh, yes.
Almost every scene they're in, they do. It still impresses me how well they do the difference in sizing
Yes.
and how good it looks. It blows me away.
They have the Elias interacting with life-sized humans, and they're pulling it off.
Yeah.
Like, a human will hand them something, and the Elias will pick it up, and it's just like they put work into making that convincing. And
Yeah.
like, miniaturization is hard to pull off, and they did it.
Yeah, I think there's like even a time when one of the Elias is, I think it's Laura, is lying in the kid's hand. And like obviously she's been composited in there, but I just thought it looked amazing.
Yeah. Like, she has a sword to the kid's throat.
It's threatening.
Like, you feel for the kid, like, oh, that little woman is going to stab that kid. Like,
Through the neck.
Imagine how
oh.
brutal this movie could have been right at that scene.
See, this movie could have just been like an R-rated film where the Elias like triplets just go evil and start murdering children. Like it seems like somewhere a filmmaker was trying to make that movie. So it's like, no, you got to add Mothra. All right, we'll add Mothra. Oh, you got to add a villain for Mothra. All right, but you got to get back to the evil Elias plotline.
Yes. Yeah. I loved the Eliases in this. I thought that was the strongest part. Like weaker stuff was the humans, but the strongest part was how much they focused on the Eliases. I feel like it's almost a full circle moment for each of them.
It should have been their movie.
It should have. It should have.
They should just like no human like all the human characters should have been secondary,
Honestly.
and like it should have been
Totally,
like
that's
the
it.
Eliases and Mothra beating King Ghidorah, like that.
I feel like that's what it's been leading up to this whole time. And
Yes.
it's sad that it's never got there for a full-on Elias Twin movie.
Yeah, I loved it. Can we talk about their looks in this? Can we talk about Balvira's look?
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Fantasy Renaissance garb.
Yeah.
so good.
Has anyone ever looked better wearing something like that? I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
Honestly.
honestly, she pulls it off. Like it's
Yeah.
It's so cool to see the progression of these three, because I think the first movie was 1996, second was 97, third is 98. So this is all in the span of like 3 years. It's been so fun being able to have like a consistent cast. This is the most consistent we've been with casting in any Godzilla movie.
Well, I will mention it, Micah, because you were like last night when we watched this, you were like, are the Elias twins, are they the same? And I thought they were, but I looked afterwards.
Are they
and-
not?
no different actresses. I had the same thought.
Yeah, I think Mona's the same, but Laura is a completely different actress.
Yeah.
I could tell this within my soul. I knew that Laura was not the same.
And it's weird because apparently the original actress of Laura was still heavily involved in the movie. She narrates it.
huh.
Apparently there's some narration she does, but for some reason she was just recast for the role of Laura.
That's so interesting. My point still stands.
Yeah.
We've had consistent
Yeah.
characters across the three at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like continuing the mythos, like their connection with Mothra and everything. Like, if they had narrowed that down and made this entire trilogy about like the Elias and Mothra, and like the realization that Mothra's losing this battle because we are as a trio like disjointed and at each other's throats. The more united we are, the stronger Mothra is. And then look at that teamwork and Mothra is winning, and like that would have made a much stronger trilogy and message in general. And you could like it's so close.
Yeah.
So close. You could tell that's what they're aiming for.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it should have been like more focused on the Elias, because that you could see that those are the characters that the filmmakers, that the writers are really interested in. Like those are the characters that they want to explore, and they should have been given more leeway to develop the Elias further, because those are interesting characters. I want to see more Elias.
Yeah, I mean, my favorite moments of the whole movie, and like times it even got emotional, was specifically when Mona sings like her solo song to Mothra.
いやいえはおらうはえかもすらや
Yeah, it's so good. And then later on,
Yep.
Laura sings the same song by herself when
Yeah,
Mona's
yeah.
Mona's in a coma or crystallized.
いやいえはおらうはえかもすらやいやいえはおまとはえなもすら
It's really, really cool.
Especially knowing, like, I am sacrificing myself to give my strength to Mothra to go
Yeah.
back and, like, it's this whole thing, like, the message being that the heart can reach what hands cannot, and it's like,
Yeah.
it's powerful stuff. It's really good filmmaking. Like, I was, like, tearing up
Yeah.
at that scene. Like, it's impactful.
Yeah.
Even the whole dynamic of just bringing Balvira in and like pitting her up against Laura
Yes.
and switching the dynamic between them so that she's the one having to like convince Laura that this isn't the way to do things. And it is a bit disarming and disjointing seeing her do like a full 180 from the second movie, where her entire goal is to get rid of humanity because they've turned into this evil thing and they can't be trusted. And then this one being like, humanity is the thing which we need to save above all else. It's going to be destroyed if we don't do this. It is nice to see that they start playing with those ideas a little more here, though.
Yeah.
I would give anything just to see like a proper like Elias soap opera. Make it a miniseries or something like
Make it a
that.
musical.
Make it a musical, like exploring the
Guys.
background, like what was their initial purpose, because they're like these ancient figures from this like past technology, like technologically advanced civilization, and they are the last remaining of their kind, and like they have this connection to Mothra, and like there's so much lore there and so much to explore, and like who these characters are, how they operate, and a wicked style musical, but for the Elias.
Yes.
Yeah, origin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like Elias origins, like it start off like they're working together, everything's fine. Then cracks start developing. Like Balvera starts doing her own thing. She's a bit,
Mhm.
more, a bit more fierce than the other two, and like, suddenly they have to get something done, and they sort of do it, but at what costs? And Balvera's just like, I would do anything to achieve what we need to achieve. And the other two is like, no, you can't just be all cruel and evil. And she's like, well, if it gets the job done, and then flies away. Like, so much drama there.
You got a classic story right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be much more interesting than what we got.
They're the ones that I'm going to miss the most. Like after exactly that, after I watched this movie, I was like, man, where's our spin-off Elias TV show?
Yes.
Why is this the last time we see them when it seems like their story is almost just beginning?
Yeah.
Because this is the thing, like this has always been the biggest issue with the kaiju films is, and this is like huge kaiju fan, absolutely love the movies.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the biggest weakness consistently across all of them has always been like the human subplots. Like you want to see the monsters fight, and that's fine. And the monsters are good doing what they're doing. But there's just always the struggle to like throw a human story in there that connects to it. And Mothra having these, this connection, these like little humanoid figures that speak for Mothra and actually sort of are connected to Mothra and can interact with humans on Mothra's behalf, and like that makes a much more interesting dynamic in those movies, that suddenly you have this human element that is tied to the kaiju, and the kaiju is emotionally invested in
Yeah.
what happens. And and like this is what the movies need, is some, and they tried to do it with like the psychic stuff with the connection to Godzilla and all
It's
that,
never hit the same heights, though.
but never really, like you never got the sense that Godzilla actually cared about any of these human psychics trying to act like. They could have had some sort of great scenes with like Godzilla, actually talking through somebody and being like, what the hell are you guys doing trying to fight me? I'm trying to save you guys. What the hell?
Yeah.
Or some like whatever else, like actually getting Godzilla's perspective on things, because otherwise it's just a mystery. I want to know what Godzilla's thinking. I want to know like what Godzilla feels about situations, because you can only kind of guess at it. But Mothra, we have a voice piece that actually sort of says,
that's what's so cool about her, eh?
and that's what like the Elias and like all of the other twins that all the iterations throughout the generations have always sort of been special. It's like this connection to the kaiju itself that you can kind of, and like the great thing about this movie, and one of its great strengths, is like Mothra's proportional strength is tied to how well the Elias are getting on. The more the Elias work together, the stronger Mothra is. And like there's this connection, there's this one-to-one correlation of, no, we want the Elias to get along because that means Mothra wins the fight. And you sort of see, King Ghidorah try to influence that by making Laura evil, and like there's stakes there and there's tension there that they need to just play with more, because that makes for a much more interesting movie than just, oh yeah, there's these giant kaiju fighting and destroying a city, but like, will these two humans get together in the end? Who knows? Will this dad find their lost son in the rubble? Maybe, because it's always like, if the humans are actually interesting, that would be fine. But they're just always the most blandest, generic.
Yeah.
Sort of like some of them are great. Some like you get these like absolutely fantastic characters, like the advertising executive in the original Godzilla vs Kong.
Yeah.
I love that movie because it actually had some really interesting human characters.
Mr. Taco was in that one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But then you just
Mr.
get like
Taco.
generically evil CEO being like, I'm going to destroy the planet because of reasons. And then like
Yeah.
Kaiju takes up the building that they're in, and everyone's just like, all right, cool, that's the end of that guy.
It's even sad because in this movie, we have our three main kids. None of them really have any distinctive characteristics whatsoever. And even our main character, Shota, his whole arc in this movie is that he gains courage finally. We don't see
don't
that
see
in the
that.
slightest.
Like, rewrite the script, have all three kids show elements of the different Eliases,
Oh.
end up like all the Eliases, like, having, because what Balvera is courage or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, have like all the Elias like hang out with like kids that are kind of their opposite.
Yeah, pair up with one another.
Like pair up and like have them go and do stuff, give the kids more personalities and flaws, and have like realization through these like conversations and through overcoming challenges together that, oh well, actually maybe Laura and Mona aren't so bad, and maybe I can learn to get along with them and work with them and all that stuff. And then they realize, well, maybe Balvera isn't actually evil, she's just misunderstood. Like,
Yeah.
there's ways of doing that, and then having the kids, like, because kids fight, like kids are always at each other's throats and always at odds with each other and all that stuff. And so have them, like, have the kids fighting each other and have the Elias being like, no, this isn't how you do stuff. And like, and then having the kids coming together at the end of it or something like that, and like having like maybe King Ghidorah feeds off fear, and that's why he's kidnapped all the kids in order to feed off their fear and all the fear of the parents and stuff like that. But then like the Elias get all the kids to stand strong and be together and like, actually united, you guys can do anything. And then King Ghidorah is like, oh, I'm gonna eat some yummy kid fare, and comes along and is like, what? I'm tasting courage. And then Mothra comes in and boom, takes them out because unity and whatnot. Like,
Guys, is this Waffles Kaiju rewrites?
Waffles, you need to stop because I'm like liking this movie less and less.
that's what I mean. This film had potential.
Yeah,
This movie
you're so
had so
right.
much potential.
Because it's crazy that kind of the best characters I'd say we've probably had throughout this whole journey. Some of the best characters are the Elias, the three
Yes.
Elias sisters. And it's crazy that it's in a kid's movie.
I know.
And it's just disappointing that you see flashes of just greatness, like just perfect characters, great story, great dynamics. And it's just undercut by stupid stuff. Like, I was so on their side throughout this whole movie. I thought it was so cool what was happening with them. And then it ends and Mona's woken back up. It should be this emotional moment between the sisters. And all of a sudden this kid butts in, who we don't really care about, breaks the whole scene almost. And then Balvera, for some reason, just jumps on Guru and flies away.
Yeah. Be like, by the way, I'm still evil. I haven't learned
Yeah.
anything in this entire
Yeah.
experience. Even though I was the main driving force for most of this movie,
I
advocating
know.
for good. One of you was evil, and I turned you back. But now I'm taking up the evil mantle again, so
Mhm.
it's so frustrating. Like,
Yeah.
These movies have seemed like the first three movies of like a 10-movie epic,
Yeah.
where they actually do have character growth and interesting character storylines. But it's cut short in this, sadly, hey?
Yeah.
see, this is the thing. Like, it's not too late for a Rebirth of Mothra 4.
I know.
We can make this happen.
Yes.
Where is it? Also, the other thing you touched on, and I just wanted to go back to, why is King Ghidorah capturing all these kids in a giant, weird-looking egg dimension?
Beats me.
Because what you were saying makes so much sense. Like, if he was doing it to feed on fear, and that's where he
Yeah.
got its power. But he's just, like, storing them up for the winter,
Yeah.
doing nothing, creating weird little tentacles.
What's up with these tentacles? Never really explained, are they?
No.
No. King Ghidorah's whole thing's not explained. It's just, yeah, he killed the dinosaurs. He's coming for the kids.
I actually wanted your guys' help here, so let me just get my big pinboard with my red string. Let's
whoa.
try and plot out the plot of this movie.
Right.
So we have our Elias twins and Balvera over here,
Yes.
looking for the Triforce of good characteristics,
Yep.
courage, love, and is it wisdom?
Yes.
Yeah. For some reason, they're finally doing this after centuries of being alive.
Yep. After
At the same
facing
time,
Diz Ghidorah and the other guy,
The other dude.
Dagara.
what's his name?
Dagara.
Yeah, Dagara.
I think that Gogo's magic yellow liquid showed them the light.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
on the other side, we have these children who have been captured by King Ghidorah. For some reason, like you said, it would have made so much sense for them to have their fare fed off by the giant king himself. But then we also have Mothra here. Mothra Leo, now turned into Rainbow Mothra, who is really, really weak at the start of this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Goes up against King Ghidorah while the sisters are still friends and
Yep.
alive, and is just too weak to fight him.
Where is Mothra's little tiny, like, remember in the other movies where he made heaps of himself and just destroyed
Yep.
Ghidorah, went inside Dagara, created beams of light from the sky? Yeah, I don't understand it.
I mean, Mothra gets tired just like everyone else, and you can't expect them to be at their peak all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
they've got
right.
a lot
Here's
going
the
on.
thing, though.
Like,
Yeah.
Mothra Leo gets tired, sure, but not too tired to turn into Lightspeed Mothra
Whoa. Yeah. Yeah.
and travel back 130 million years.
see, this is the thing, right? I reckon Mothra just wanted to time travel. Knew the Elias could do it, but knew couldn't just go up to the Elias and be like, "Hey, can you send me back? I want to check out some dinosaurs because I think they're really great."
I want to find my
Ah.
ancestors.
Then King Ghidorah shows up, and like Mothra's like, if I start losing to King Ghidorah
Yes.
and be like, well, I can't beat him now. I guess I could beat them in the past, maybe. And like
Whoopsie daisy.
hoax the,
Oh, no,
hoax
I'm
the
too
Elias
weak.
into sending them back. Then God's then Mothra gets to go wee all the way back into the past, check out some dinosaurs.
He's like, man, it's been so long since I heard that one song from the Elias, the time travel song. Never get to hear that anymore.
That's my favorite song. Like,
Yeah, that's the part I did love. Like, I think you touched on it before, Waffles, but the whole like driving plot of this movie being that one of the Elias is down, Mothra is at like half of his power. There's no way he could ever defeat Ghidorah, so he comes up with the plan. Let's go defeat past Ghidorah. Let's go back in time. This is probably a suicide mission, but I'm gonna try anyway. I thought that was really engaging. I liked that part of the story. And just Mothra going back in time.
oh, that's so
The whole
fun.
concept of it is so cool.
The entire segment of this movie set in that prehistoric Cretaceous era is, in my opinion, just a masterpiece.
Oh, perfection, no notes.
I
just
love everything said in the
absolutely
past here.
I've got a
Beautiful.
note. I've got a note.
Oh.
Small note. Prince Ghidorah's legs. What do we think, guys? What do we think?
What do you think? Round table.
My single
Waffles?
note.
Waffles?
A little underdone, but like you can't blame the guy.
Jason,
Micah,
Jason?
my thoughts.
Yeah.
I like his spiky kneecaps.
That was fun.
His legs look like chicken legs, and
They do, yes.
he looks more human than ever.
Yeah.
Like it's just human legs.
Yep.
Godzilla's been doing leg day every day. King Ghidorah has not done a single leg day in his life.
He changes that though in the 130 million years.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah, he works on it. It's so sad because I think he's called Prince Ghidorah is Cretaceous Ghidorah. We
Yeah.
can call him Prince. Might be my favorite King Ghidorah designer ever. I love his like the design of the scales
Like
he has.
it is so good. Like
It's
he
so
looks
good.
like more draconic than ever. Like
Yes,
Yeah.
draconic, and it's the same one that the prehistoric Mothra larvae, the same
Yes.
style that they have as well. But
Oh.
it's like my dream King Ghidorah, if not for these chicken legs. They look like TriStar Godzilla's legs, and it's so off-putting.
But also, while we're speaking about that scene, I absolutely love the like enemies to friends little subplot that the T-Rex and the Triceratops go on.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
they're hunting each other at first, and then they both get attacked by Ghidorah, and then like at the end of it, there's like a look that they give each other. Like, are you seeing this? Like, absolutely love that little subplot. Like I would watch a whole movie that's just like that T-Rex and that Triceratops just going around like just stumbling into like crazy situations like
Absolutely.
that, like just absolutely like perfect comedy gold, like no lines or anything, just all in the acting.
Give me a dinosaur buddy cop movie with Space
Yes.
Godzilla returning and causing the extinction of the dinosaurs. That's what we need.
Just one plucky Triceratops and T-Rex are like teaming up to try to stop them. Like,
Oh my goodness.
This
We've
is actually
pitched
like
so many
that's
good
actually
ideas.
a great idea.
Yeah.
oh, Toho, hire us.
Yeah.
We're available.
We are. Well, I guess let's get back to the plot you were doing, Micah, because Mothra goes back in time, fights Prince Ghidorah, drops him into a volcano. And how about that scene when Mothra's upside down? You see King Ghidorah's heads, and then the whole camera like flips, and you see the upside down volcano.
It's like an upside down Dutch angle.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
So just
it's perfect.
like anxiety inducing, but like very cinematic. Just
real creative as well,
Very
which I
cool.
always love to see. They're trying new stuff. And then, yeah, Mothra kills Prince Ghidorah, goes back to the present day, and wait, no, Mothra kills King Ghidorah. Yeah, I'm missing a part.
Stays in the past. Three Mothra larvae show up.
Yes.
And they're just like, oh, what's this? I guess we'll just cover it in silk, like we do. And just like cocoon Mothra Leo.
Tuck him away.
Just tuck him away. Like, one, like, you can rest up, buddy. You can get your sleep. You're obviously very tired. You've just saved the planet twice. Like,
this is so relatable. Mothra Leo is feeling weak. All he needs is a 130 million year nap, and he's back up again.
Don't we all? Don't we
New
all?
and improved.
Just,
Yeah, because that's what happens, right? They put silk all over him, encase him in like an orb, and he just stays there 130 years.
Just chilling.
Evolves into Armor Mothra.
Mothra Prime.
Mothra Prime. And then King Ghidorah comes back.
Because, I think I figured this out.
Whoa.
Mothra cuts off a segment of his tail. And we see the tail then bury itself.
I didn't pick up on this.
No. While Mothra is resting and chilling, King Ghidorah is regenerating. And they just have like 130 million just year hiatus on their fight.
Yeah, that's the scene that the dinosaurs look at each other too when this tail falls off and just starts vibrating into the ground.
They're like, do you think our tails could do that? Should we try?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what killed off the dinosaurs. Like, it wasn't a meteorite or anything like that. There's this new fad of dinosaurs ripping off their tails.
My next question is, we don't see them, right? But dinosaurs are roaming the earth now, right? King Ghidorah didn't kill them all.
Yeah.
They're just out there.
Well, I think it's Balvera who says that King Ghidorah killed half of the dinosaurs way back.
Oh, you're right.
So
half the dinosaur's life force.
Half the dinosaur's life force. So I still choose to believe that there's at least double the amount of dinosaur life force in the world now.
Yeah, we have all the kids running into the arms of their parents, like the end of Temple of Doom. And then we don't see it. The movie ends there, but then they go home. Dinosaurs in their homes.
Yep.
Dinosaurs living their lives with their jobs, with their partners.
Eating their school lunch.
Guys, this is the Flintstones prequel.
Society regresses.
This is Rebirth of Mothra 4.
Yes.
This is it. Mothra versus thousands, millions of dinosaurs.
Tell me you wouldn't watch that movie.
Oh. I mean, I'm just looking through the rest of my notes. I think we've touched on most of it. I really love... Is it Grand King Ghidorah, the big version?
Emperor Ghidorah.
Yeah. One more than a king.
You got Prince Ghidorah, King Ghidorah, Emperor.
I think it's Grand King Ghidorah.
Yeah, Grand King Ghidorah. I really like the way he looks. I love how they're returning to like the antler look.
Mm-hmm.
I love how he's just like royal in gold. His wings look cool. There's that one attack where he like pushes his wings forward and they're all got like thorny tips, and then he's got pink lightning coming out of them. I just thought a whole lot of the monster stuff was cool. That King Ghidorah was awesome. There's the scenes when he's just like bodying Mothra, hitting him out of the sky and then jumping on him. He goes for this like finisher move when he just drops himself out of the sky, feet first, into Mothra.
Brutal.
Brutal.
Do you think this is revenge from like all the way back? I cannot remember the actual movie. Like,
One of the Showa movies, yeah.
like when King Ghidorah first shows up, and like it's Godzilla and Rodan are having a scrap, and Mothra comes up, and it's just like, "Hey guys, King Ghidorah's here, gonna do some stuff," and then like,
Yeah.
"Nah, screw you, we're just gonna be doing our own thing," and then little lava form Mothra just comes and just starts messing with King Ghidorah.
1v1s him, yeah.
1v1. I think like King Ghidorah remembered that and be like, "You're that little lava. I'm gonna get some revenge." Just been stewing this whole time.
Yeah. That's all that tail was thinking about for 130 million years.
Yes.
He's got all the memories of all the different incarnations of Ghidorahs.
Yes.
I choose to believe, because at the end of this movie, both King Ghidorah and Mothra power up. They go through like 5 different versions. The way that Mothra ends up defeating Ghidorah is by cutting off one of his wings.
Oh, slicing it.
I choose to believe that this wing gets buried in the ground.
Yeah, it has to. It
Stays
has to.
dormant for another 100 million years.
That last move Mothra does against King Ghidorah as well, when like King Ghidorah is so much bigger than him, and he just flies straight into King Ghidorah, pushes him like all the way back. I love that form, the Armor Mothra form. And then we haven't even talked about Eternal Mothra at the end.
Yes.
We see like a minute of Eternal Mothra, but
With like Captain America's shield just on their wing.
It's exactly it. That's exactly it.
Thor's hammer
Yeah.
in one hand.
See, we already had the Iron Man Mothra earlier.
Yeah. The one thing, my favorite thing about Mothra is the fur. And they just went all out with Eternal Mothra. I couldn't be happier. The amount of fur on that Mothra? You kidding me?
Looks so cozy.
Yeah.
Do you remember that scene in the first movie where they get a little they're on the plane and the 2 kids act like Fairy Mothra is a little plush?
Oh, yes.
Get me a little
that's
plush
right.
Eternal Mothra.
Oh, please.
I'll be
somebody
the
makes one.
happiest person alive.
Oh, I want a little prehistoric Cretaceous Mothra lava.
Oh, yes.
So good.
Primitive Mothra is what it's called.
Ah,
Yeah.
like do it as like a little transformer where like you have the primitive Mothra, then like you transform it into a cocoon, you can transform it into like I want to see what a primitive like full Mothra looks like.
Oh, we
What
never
does
saw it,
prehistoric
yeah.
Mothra look like? That needs to be a look. Oh,
Yeah.
see, that's the thing. Mothra is a fashion icon.
Yes.
Just like going through different looks, and like they are like just a style guru. Like just everything Mothra pulls off. Like what other kaiju has like so many distinct, unique looks that they pull off every time?
Yeah.
Like Godzilla don't do that. King Ghidorah, a little bit with that. But like Rodan doesn't do that. Anguirus doesn't do that. Like
Yeah.
Mothra, just
Every single time.
new film, new look.
Yeah. New film, 10 new looks.
I don't know how reliable this information is. I'm on Wikizilla here, and it's got
Okay.
ability and attack names for each of these Mothra forms.
Oh, let's go.
So we've got Lightspeed Mothra, capable of flight at sublight speeds, able to travel through time.
And this is just Aqua Mothra, but stretched, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Basically, it looks like it. We've got Armor Mothra, and here's the kicker. Able to fly at speeds up to Mach 15.
Oh,
This is canon.
Oh.
Canon. We have
Whew.
Armor Wing Cutter,
We saw that. Yeah.
Armor Cross Heat Laser, XL Dash Buster. Look at these names. These are like Street Fighter combo moves.
Yeah, they are.
why is there not?
Waffles, you're
Yes.
about to ask a question that we've been asking for the past 2.5 years of doing this podcast.
Why is there not a good, decent kaiju fighting game with all of these moves
I know.
in it? Like,
I know. They don't need to come up with it. It's all on
it's all
Wikizilla.
canon,
It's all
it's
on
all
the movies.
there.
Yeah.
Like, this is the thing. All the work has already been done. They just need somebody to compile it.
Right?
Like,
Yeah.
One day.
while we're speaking of it, Theory,
Fury.
underrated hero.
Absolutely.
We can't forget Theory, especially that scene where Fury and Balvera are going one-on-one with King Ghidorah. Like
Yeah,
that.
that's great.
Like that. Like
Yes.
Fury deserves more credit.
Fury right up in King Ghidorah's face.
Oh.
Just a look in his eyes.
Forget
Oh.
about Mothra Leah versus King Ghidorah. Fury versus Garu Garu?
Oh. I love how that's how the movie started off again as well. Fury and Garu Garu going at it. Garu Garu, like, fully mechanical now, pretty
Yep.
much. I love the guy. I love his journey.
Garu Garu's got some implants.
Yeah.
Come a long way.
Happy for him. And Fury looks completely different too. Fury's like orange instead of pink.
Yeah, well, Fury's got different forms as well. Mothra can change, Fury can
Yeah.
change.
Yeah. And how about, I just want to mention as well, the end credits song. Did you guys hear this thing?
おいで愛の星へ緑の未来へ手を取り合ってゆこう愛を込めて歩こうおいで夢の星へ裸の心で時を越えてゆこう愛を込めて歩こう
I feel like, everyone raves about the Lord of the Rings end credit songs. Every movie has this just emotional song that you keep coming back to. I gotta say, Rebirth of Mothra, getting close to beating it. All of these movies, solid credit songs.
Solid credits.
Solid
Yeah.
credits. Absolutely solid credits.
Should we, we talked about the monsters a little bit, but should we go around and maybe say our favorite? How about our favorite monsters or forms of monsters? Because I guess there's so many in this movie. I really, really liked Grand King Ghidorah. I thought he looked amazing. I love how they brought in some of that Showa influence, some of the influence from Godzilla versus King Ghidorah, the Heisei film. I just thought he looked great. His detailing looked cool. He looked really menacing in the sky. And nothing beats that shadow. You see King Ghidorah's shadow over a city.
It's iconic.
There's no other feeling like it.
Forget his shadow. What about his sheen?
Yeah, that sheen.
That sheen?
I'm jealous. I'm jealous of his sheen.
I wish I had that sheen.
And then Garu Garu. I just want to say, like, Garu Garu was
Garu's
good
as well.
He was. I love how he was just chilling in this movie,
Yep.
just chilling in the ice, holding on to Balvera.
Yeah.
Loved it. Love the guy.
What about you, Waffles? Favorite kaiju? Favorite form?
It's a toss-up between Fury and Primitive Mothra. Like,
Nice.
I think I'm going to have to give it to Primitive Mothra, because when that third Mothra showed up, like, I was just like, yes. Like, all throughout this movie, something we haven't really talked about, but there's been, like, this motif of threes.
Hey.
Like, third movie, 3 Eliases, 3 kids, like, I'm pretty sure, like, 3 main forms of Mothra. Because usually, only 2 Mothras. That's the canon. To having a third Mothra larva show up blew my mind. So I will say that it was the primitive Mothras for me. They showed up, but they were very effective, and I just loved that design. Very, very cool. But also shout outs to Fury, because Fury is like just underrated. Like, Fury deserves more love.
Why would you pick Fury when Garu Garu's right there, though, Waffles? You need to make me understand this. You need to help me. Garu Garu would just destroy Fury if they were just going at a no holds barred, like, chuck them in a cage match.
Yes,
Who's coming out?
but Fury doesn't malfunction.
Oh, you're right.
Has Fury ever turned against any of the Eliases?
Yeah, you're right.
Whereas
Yeah,
Garu
you're right.
Garu, you don't know. Like, Garu Garu might be reliable when they're working, but
yeah.
they might just malfunction and trap you. So, like, Garu Garu's got the strength, but they've also got that unreliability. But Fury will be there for you day in, day out, no matter what. You didn't see Garu Garu go and fight King Ghidorah.
That's right.
Fury did.
Yeah, you're right.
Fury has never died.
Nope.
Fury's been there the entire way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just like in the
yeah, yeah.
background, chugging away, not asking for anything. Like, Fury's not tricking anybody into, going back in time or anything like that. Like,
What about you, Mike? Garu Garu, right? You got to be on my side.
it's got to be Garu Garu.
I'm with Waffles. Primitive Mothra is an underrated dare I say, underutilized design. And you know what? I'll go out there as well. Armor Mothra
Oh yes.
is just overshadowed by Eternal Mothra.
Nice.
That moment when he comes and he's Armored Mothra and he just devastates
Yep.
King Ghidorah.
Even just like that initial reveal.
The initial reveal, it's like fully armored up.
And like when the wings just shing, like it's so cool.
The translucent wings, so cool.
Translucent wings, it's the closest we'll ever get to a Mecha Mothra.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
it fulfilled all of my dreams.
I love the look as well because they like took the legs away, so it was just like a full like mechanical unit.
It's like a bullet.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
I mean, while we're on the topic of favorites, do you guys have a favorite human character? And we'll chuck the Elias's in there too, because I think that'll be where we lead to the most. I'm just gonna say it. I really loved Mona throughout these movies, but I think that Laura kind of took it for me in this one. I really love how she's just taken a huge backseat throughout these. And I love how they used her as the main kind of driving villainous force for a lot of this. But that switch back to when she goes back to normality, when she sings, when you see how much she's heartbroken because of losing her sister. And yeah, I thought she really shone in this one. And I just love the fact that each of these three like attributes, right? You got Laura, which was love, Mona, which was wisdom, Balvera, which is courage. I love how you can see those attributes in them from the very start. Balvera being very like, she's just very courageous and she really backs herself up throughout the movie. She's very confident. You see Mona being the wiser of the Eliases, always making the smarter decisions, even though Laura doesn't really understand it. And you see Laura just like caring about humans so much. And all that she does throughout these movies is for the safety of people or for Mothra. I love how that, just came full circle with the reveal of these attributes. I think I've discovered my attribute too, guys. Loving milk biscuits.
Better than I would have ever believed.
How about you, Waffles?
I see a lot of a younger Waffles in Shoto.
Oh, nice.
Like exploring caves, like going out into nature. Like I used to live on a farm when we were younger, and there was because this was like up North Island way, like all the way up in Kaitaia. Beautiful scenery, absolutely gorgeous scenery up there. And there was like hidden waterfalls and just like trees as far as the eyes can see. It like felt like ages as children. Like it felt like it was like this huge, big, unexplored waste. But like probably if I were to go back there now, it would just be like, oh yeah, that's just 20 minutes that way. But like, so watching those scenes, I had so much nostalgia. Just seeing like Shoto being like, oh yeah, I'm mapping out these caves and stuff. Like that was cool. Like I liked that. Unfortunately, I gotta give it to Balvera. Like just that, like a fashion icon, just
I know.
gorgeous. Like B, not being afraid to ask for help. Like turning like Balvera had a whole big thing in this film. So I'm gonna give it to Balvera because I think just like she had like probably the most to do in this movie, and I think she pulled it off.
Yeah, she was awesome in this. It was a great end to the character, and it's just a shame they did that little twist at the end. I don't understand it. It's for the kids.
Like you sort of see them like almost like winking to the camera, being like, "Oh, I'm not actually like."
Yeah,
nice for her to stay. Like almost like, "Oh, I'll just head off," and the other two be like, "Oh no, Balvera," and she's like, "I'm just kidding. I'll stick." Like, it would have been great to do a fake out like that, but like.
We got a Mona solo song. We got a Laura solo song.
Yes,
I was getting ready for that Balvera. I know, she turns back to them and just sings.
Imagine. It sucks as well because it feels like they're doing it just because it's something that you should do in a movie. Yeah, the bad person's still really bad the entire time.
Yeah. But no, what about you, Micah? Who's your top pick for human?
You guys know Tamako, the little sister? Her performance was just unbelievable. No,
I did like that. Was it the little boy who did like a thumbs up at the end? He was cool.
Yeah. Honestly, those two other siblings were so much better than Shota.
We're forgetting about the watermelon. Like that performance that watermelon
Watermelon's
put in.
performance. Out of the human characters, I did really love the dad. The dad was great.
The dad was fun.
Dream dad right there.
Papa.
Out of the mythical Shobijin, though, I would have given it to Laura if Sayaka Yamaguchi had come back for the role.
Mm,
I think I'd give it to Belvira as well, though.
nice.
There's something about her. There's something about all of her different outfits.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody talks about her relationship with Garu Garu.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kaiju turned machine.
Oh.
There's that entire scene where she's just like stuck underneath him, trying to kick him and get her leg in the harness.
Do you see how large of a heel she had on those heels?
Oh.
Crazy.
And good swordplay between her in some scenes as well.
Oh yeah, like it was very like reminiscent of Princess Bride.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It was really good choreography. Like very swashbuckly.
Yeah. Guys, I've got a little bit of trivia if we wanted to go into that. I've got a few things I found online about Rebirth of Mothra III.
Hit me with it.
So, I mean, this one we all know. This is officially the final chapter of Toho's Heisei era.
What?
Coming to an end. It's coming to an end with this.
What?
It was the last kaiju film that was released by Toho during the period, and the next kaiju picture to be released by Toho after this was Godzilla 2000 Millennium, which kickstarts the Millennium series. Only really a few years after this one. So this is the end of an era.
Mm.
Years ago, like pre-pandemic, I went through and watched as many Godzilla and kaiju films as I could.
Awesome.
So like not as many as you guys tackled, but like all the big ones.
Yeah.
Even like including movies like what was it the monster from like 20,000 Leagues and
Oh yeah,
I can't remember like
the Harryhausen stuff.
yeah, and there's like one about like a giant robot, like old black and white 1930s. And I remember like over a series of months, just binging all of it. And like the Heisei does stand out as like having that like continued story and that like attempt at making a bigger universe where like the earlier Showa stuff vaguely nodded to that, like the Heisei going in with that intention. And I think if they had been a bit more of a roadmap to like what they actually wanted and like wouldn't it like it would have been amazing if they had like seeded some of these like kaiju in earlier movies, and so like having like crystals showing up in like Biolante and that eventually evolve into Space Godzilla, and like having like little like hints that Destroyer is slowly evolving in the background, and like things like that could have been really, really cool if they'd actually thought that far ahead, and like having much more of a consistent human plot would have been amazing. But that ambition to tie them all into like one giant plot, I have to commend them for. And like it does stand out in a binge. Like it does very much feel like its own thing, and it has its own flavor. And like the kaiju designs are just top notch,
Unbeatable.
unbeatable.
Do you have a favorite kaiju design from the Heisei era? Not counting Mothra, sadly.
I like Batra. Like not to like show my biases.
You can't pick Mothra, so you pick Batra. Yeah.
But like Batra's really cool. Like I love
Yeah, he is.
Do you like Batra Lava or Batra Imago? Because I'd say mine across the whole Heisei would probably be Batra Lava.
Really?
Batra Lava is like metal as
Yeah.
anything. Like it is just like demon caterpillar. Like it is so
Demon
He's got those two little pointy feet, doesn't he?
Yeah, the little nubs.
it's so fun though.
At the front?
It's cute. It's like this.
It
like,
is cute. Yeah.
Very like it's like that, and like I have a soft spot for Biolante. Like Biolante, I think it is the only plant in the entire franchise, I believe. I'm struggling to think if there's any other plant kaiju.
Apart from the Matango, which are like
Yeah,
loosely connected.
yeah, I guess. But like Biolante just having this like very unique design and very
Yeah.
like very much in like the same vein as like who is it, like Hedera,
Yeah.
like being made of smog and things like that, like having like this not just a weird mutant, animal type thing, but like it's a rose, it's a killer rose, very like very Little Shop of Horrors, but like it is like Biolante. I have a soft spot for
Yeah.
as well. Like so, it's been between like Batra and Biolante. Like those two, I think like really stand out as like unique and interesting designs, and like very cool characters in their own right.
Mm. I'll jump in and say Batralava and Space Godzilla for mine. Love the design.
Good choices.
Really don't
good
like the
choices.
movie. Jasha, what are your two?
Destroyer.
Destroyer.
Yeah, he's just so cool.
Which Destroyer though?
Oh, the flying Destroyer? Nah, Final Form. Final Form Destroyer. Unbeatable. And then Shockiris. Shockiris. The cool little guy.
Because why not?
I like it.
Yeah, because why
I
not,
like it.
you know? I've only got a couple more bits of trivia here. The next one was that the early plot for this film was actually going to have Rodan as the main antagonist instead of King Ghidorah.
Ooh.
And Mothra was going to travel back in time to feudal Japan to fight him instead of the Cretaceous period.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Ancient Japan, Mothra versus Rodan.
Orochi three-headed dragon versus Mothra.
Yo.
Have Mothra fight yet another Ghidorah variant.
That would have been cool. Yeah. And then the last little bit was that the guy who played King Ghidorah in this, Tsutomi Kitagawa, actually goes on to play Godzilla in all the Millennium Era movies.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Oh, that's fun.
King Ghidorah through to Godzilla.
A redemption arc. We love it.
Yeah. Evil to good. Look at that.
I'll jump in there as well. A little bit of trivia. Any of you Pokemon fans out there? Mothra Leo's chirp is used for the Pokemon Giratina in some of the Pokemon anime,
Ooh.
as well as the Pokemon Lunala.
Nice.
You just spoke another language. I don't know what were those words you just said?
Jasha, how familiar are you with Pokemon? You don't really know Pokemon, do you?
I could probably name 3 Pokemon.
Go on. What 3 Pokemon?
Don't name Pikachu or any of the starters.
I probably could. I probably could do more. I've played Pokemon Go. There's I can't do the start. What does starters mean? What does that mean? There's
What
Squirtle.
does starters mean?
There's Squirtle and Bulbasaur and Charizard and Pikachu.
Yeah, they're
Yep,
the
the starters
starters.
and Pikachu. Get those out of hand. Name 3 more.
There's Diglett.
Yep.
Okay, 1.
There's Raichu. Is he different to Pikachu?
Evolution of Pikachu disqualified. Can't use him.
There's that bird that holds like a big celery stick or whatever. He's cool. Hey, no, there's Ditto. There you go, Ditto.
Okay. Give me 1 more for old time's sake, for posterity.
I've exhausted all my options. Psyduck. There we go.
Hey, you did it.
Well done.
Is this a new segment?
I think so.
We don't need new segments. We haven't even got into the segments yet.
Jason, name that Pokemon.
Yes, every week Jay shows us bring a new Pokemon. You're not allowed to play the games, not allowed to watch the anime or anything like that.
Yeah.
Just somehow through osmosis has to discover a new Pokemon.
Please DM me some Pokemon, guys. I'm going to run out very quickly.
Guys, just spam Pokemon at Jay.
Should we take this thing home until I embarrass myself for not playing Pokemon anymore? Waffles.
Yes.
What did you think of this movie? Can you give us your final thoughts and maybe your rating?
My final thoughts was this movie had potential. This movie, there is a good movie in here, and this movie, the whole trilogy is worth people's time to seek out, to watch.
Yeah.
Even the English dubbing over isn't too bad.
Oh, nice.
Like it's fine. They're definitely worth people's time. Definitely, they were trying for something. There was ambition here, and I think that needs to be recognized. I will give this movie 5 Deus Ex Volcanoes out of 5.
Deus Ex Volcanoes. Oh, I really love this one. I had a lot of fun with this. All the Cretaceous period stuff's amazing. Again, everything we've said. This is some of the best characterizations and character arcs with the Elias in this. It just made me surprisingly emotional with the place that we get to throughout this movie. Um, monster fights are super fun. All the Elias stuff, yeah, rips. And then it's just unfortunate that the human characters fall completely flat for me. And I find the pacing a bit weird. Like it's all right. It's Mothra versus King Ghidorah, and then a little bit of human stuff. Then Mothra in the past versus King Ghidorah. Then some more little human stuff, and then Mothra back in the present versus King Ghidorah. And I guess it's just your average kaiju movie pacing. But I was expecting them to get a little bit more creative with the finale. But I had fun, and I mean that line. What was it? Was it when hands cannot touch, your heart can reach over any barrier, even time?
Yes.
It's like beautiful stuff.
It's a beautiful quote.
Yeah, in a little kids movie, and I really loved it. I'm gonna give this one 3.5 out of 5 Deus Ex Volcanoes. I think it's better than the second one. I had more fun with this than Rebirth of Mothra 2.
I'm with you there, Jasha. I think that the second one, it felt like its own little contained adventure, whereas I think I prefer the Mothra story and mythos when it plays a little bit more with origins of these characters and the connections they have with one another. I love Mothra Lava in this. I think it's super fun having him pitted against King Ghidorah across different eras, even.
Mothra Leo?
Mothra Leo? What did I say?
Yeah, I think larvae. I was like, man, you really love that prehistoric larvae.
my dream movie would be this style of Mothra Lava and Mothra fighting and Mothra story, with the human story of the first Mothra movie. I think this movie was let down by the human characters a lot. They needed more spice. They needed to have a lemon squeezed on them. They needed to chop the onion finer. Then it would have been good. I don't know. I just love seeing them having the chance to play with this idea and this character in a much more loose way than they do the Godzilla movies.
Yeah.
And being able to hand wave a few things because it's meant more for kids is always fun as well. Give me 50 more different variants of Mothra and I'll still be biggest Mothra fan for life. I'll give it a 3.5 Deus Ex Volcanoes as well.
Nice. 3 volcanoes and
King Ghidorah with one wing.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Oh, this is a great journey. What would be your guys' definitive like Rebirth of Mothra ranking? Because I think I'm sitting at number 1, perfect movie. Then probably number 3 and number 2 after that.
Yeah, I would agree. I think it's hard to argue against that. I think they're all much of a muchness. They're all
good.
It's a nice. They're all decent to their own degree.
Yeah.
It's a good little package, and definitely, if you have the time or just spaced out over 3 nights, definitely worth watching the entire trilogy.
Especially if you have kids.
Yes,
watch this with them.
Good. These films are very good introductory films for like younger kaiju fans.
Yeah.
Like I've got little niece and nephews growing up at the moment, and when they're old enough to start appreciating movies, definitely if I'm babysitting, sit them down, introduce them to Mothra.
Good
when
stuff.
they're old enough to get introduced to true cinema,
Yes.
then they'll be ready for the Rebirth of Mothra trilogy.
Oh yeah. It'll be the Rugrats movie, introduce them to Reptar. Be like, that's
the through line.
You're going to see more of this guy, and then after that, straight into Mothra.
Honestly, I would have loved for this Mothra franchise to have become almost like a Land Before Time set of movies, where it's just like, I wish it just had so many different adventures across so many different movies. Seeing the second movie and just having it like an out there plot with its own contained thing, you could do that so many times over, and it would still be fun.
Yeah.
How come Mothra doesn't get an animated series?
Yeah.
How come Mothra doesn't get to chill out with Scooby-Doo? Like,
With the recent Godzilla and Gamera, is it Gamera or Gamera?
Yeah, we've been saying this wrong apparently.
Somebody said this in Discord today, and they were hassling
Is
us.
it Gamera?
I think it's Gamera.
Jamera?
Jamare?
Gamera.
With the recent animated movies and series, and even with like the new Kong Skull Island series, I feel like Mothra's next in line, and you could do some crazy fun stories with them.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, pick it up, focus it on the Elias and their connection to Mothra. Exactly what these movies were doing, right? Just wacky, wild adventures.
Yeah, like get real mythic with it. Like,
Yeah.
like
Oh, that's the
you
best.
could go do like bring up some like because this thing like Japan and that whole region of the world has some great mythology and some absolute sort of great
Yeah.
sort of stories that we don't really get to experience much in the West. And so I think definitely tie in like Orochi, tie in some of these like more mythic figures and
Yeah.
things like that. Like having some ancient feudal warlords hiring Mothra to try to defend their kingdom. Or, like you could go nuts with it.
That's been the whole thing with Mothra. Even in like the Batra movie, it was Mothra and Batra, like the yin and the yang.
Yes.
Dark and mysterious, but the polar opposite. You could definitely create, very like spiritual, mythical characters and plot threads, like you said.
Like you could have like evil wizard has kidnapped the Elias and is forcing Mothra to do their bidding. So Mothra has to find some hero that's going to save the Elias, and like there's plots upon plots upon plots you could do with this of like because like there is like the Mongol invasions of Japan, and like quite famously the Mongols could never invade Japan because every time they would get in there a hurricane would just sweep through and wreck all their ships. What if that wasn't a hurricane? What if that was Mothra?
Yeah, we need to end this episode and then just start writing. We just need to like
Yes.
we just need to start writing this thing.
Every episode have the human characters be different.
Yeah.
Have no continuity between them.
But have the Elias be the same.
Have the lights be the same.
Until the last episode where we swap one of them out for a different actress.
Waffles, I hope you don't mind. Real quick. Do you mind if we have a quick battle line battle minute?
Oh, please do. I've been playing a lot more Battle Line in preparation for this.
Guys, Gamera is finally in the game now. What are our thoughts on this first official collab between the two?
Oh, I mean, Gamera has some interesting villains, and I think I'd love to see more expansion. But I'm excited. I love collaboration. I love.
They only put Gauss in the game.
But Gauss is cool. Gauss is cool.
It's cool, but
it's crazy though because this is like the official first time ever Godzilla and Gamera have actually crossed over. Like this is the start.
Yeah,
they're actually like they're connected now. Gamera is officially Godzilla adjacent.
Like it gives if this leads to them being in a movie together, then just top notch. Yeah, but I'm excited for this. I'm happy. I want to see what else they can bring into it.
Give me a crossover series between the two. Also, they nerfed Kumo Augment finally. Much needed, but like I'm very sad.
Don't even talk to me about it. Oh, my boy King Caesar.
In time.
Guys, that's us.
I'm crying.
Battle Line Battle Minute. Thank you very much.
Oh, we've got some big Godzilla news. Should we quickly touch on it?
Oh, we got to do that megaNEWSlon.
megaNEWSlon, guys. So top of the list, we have the Godzilla -1 proper official trailer, which just released a couple days ago.
Yeah, what a trailer! What a trailer! So good, so cool. Some of the imagery, the vibe.
We did a little live event in the Discord. It was very fun seeing everybody's reactions to it. I'll go Jasha. What did you think first?
Yeah, we didn't see much in the trailer. It's kind of just over like it's a minute and a half. But they're really setting up the tone and the visuals, and I'm all for it. It's just real old kind of 1940s or 50s whenever this is taking place. Really cool grays. The color grading looks great. The VFX and destruction sequences just look next level. So I'm excited. I'm secretly hoping as well that they try and adapt and almost remake. I know everyone hates remakes, but there was a guy that looks suspiciously like a scientist fingers crossed he's kind of like Serizawa or something like that. I feel like they could play with some of those characters and themes from the original and redo them a little bit.
It was so fun seeing the trailer, and I was watching IGN, the Instagram page back in the day. That's like what most people look towards for nerdy kind of culture and news nowadays. But they didn't say anything about the teaser a couple months back, and I was so sad about it because it seemed like a missed opportunity. But seeing this trailer finally be covered by them, I went on their Instagram and I looked in the comments, and it's just like huge praise from all of these Western Godzilla viewers
That's awesome.
who for a lot of these people, their only view and introduction to the series is these latest MonsterVerse movies. And so many of them are like, this is what Godzilla's supposed to be, just pure destruction. This looks amazing.
Yeah. Like Godzilla as metaphor. Like it, like fingers crossed. I will be so disappointed if we do not get a New Zealand release of this film. I will riot.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about it, guys. I have a bad feeling.
It is getting a wider release in America.
Yeah.
And so hopefully, if there's enough buzz and there's enough excitement about it, there will be a much more international. Because I think that's the thing they're realizing is that like people outside of Japan also like Godzilla and will pay for tickets. But like that shot of Godzilla walking down the street and just like standing on humans.
Yeah.
It's like the first time you actually see that, because usually like it's off in the background, but like actually sort of seeing somebody get crushed by Godzilla, something they've always like threatened to do and like implied happened, but to actually see that in the trailer is like, wow,
you haven't seen it like that.
Going for something with this movie. And like I am here for it. It has very much like there's a certain vibe to it, and I am here just for that.
Yes.
Not like very sort of depressing, very morose, but very much like how much can you push a nation before it breaks?
Yes.
And like, like there is themes that this movie is going to have, and I'm excited to see them play out. Like it looks interesting. It looks like it's whatever happens, it'll be an interesting film.
Yeah, I mean, like even the whole idea for it, Godzilla -1, Japan being reduced to nothing after the World War, and then Godzilla just bringing that even further down. It's a great idea. And what about that tease for? It's not Burning Godzilla. We've come up with a variety of names. We've got Burnt Godzilla, Toasted Godzilla, Roasted Godzilla,
Crispy Godzilla.
Crispy Godzilla.
I like Crispy Godzilla. That's a good one.
Crispy. I'll move on. Just today, as of the time of recording, Gamera Rebirth, the Netflix animated series, has come out. Has anyone here seen it?
Not yet. Have not had time.
Not yet. I opened it up on Netflix, and the first thumbnail is of these really weird-looking kids. And I was like, wow, this is going to be interesting, but I haven't started it.
We have some insider reviews from people in the Discord who have been watching it. Apparently, it's really, really good.
Awesome.
Especially in the latter half of the season. But the animation does seem to let it down just a little bit. Regardless, I don't know whether we should watch it now or wait and hold off until we possibly cover Gamera in the future.
Hey, Gamera's Godzilla adjacent now, so we have to.
That's true.
We have to see.
We also have Monarch: Legend of the Monsters. We've been getting news about this Apple TV show for a while now.
Yeah.
There was a teaser today of some potential news, possibly a trailer. There's been a countdown that's happening, and I think in like 4 or 5 hours for us, there might be a trailer released.
Yeah, by the time this episode is in your ears, you've probably already seen the Monarch Legend of the Monsters trailer, but we haven't yet.
You know more than us
do.
Podzilla hosts and our famous Kaiju reviewer.
Yeah, we've been sent back into the past where our just unfortunately trapped here without any of this future knowledge. It's we're at a disadvantage here. We need some Mothra larvae to cover us so we can get to the future and watch this trailer.
That's right. Put us all in a time capsule together.
Yeah, if you're listening to this, can you find Mothra, send him back in time to right now. We're just hoping he's going to come to us and tell us about the trailer.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh,
Oh, he's bringing the trailer. We're gonna. All right now.
Hey!
Gonna watch the trailer. What are you guys' thoughts?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's.
Meguma in the Monsterverse?
Oh my wow!
Is this Anguirus?
Oh my gosh.
They're bringing back Skelly Turtle.
Oh.
Yes! What? That's what we've all been waiting for. Honestly, I hope they do something crazy like that. Even just seeing a skeleton turtle in the background would make my
Yes.
wildest dreams come true.
Oh, it would be so good.
Oh, guys, it's getting too late to podcast. I'm just feeling wacky on a Friday night. We can't go any longer. This needs to be stopped. Waffles, this was so much fun. I mean, this is the first of, I hope, many, many times that we'll have you back on the show. But it was such a pleasure. Everyone listening, if you aren't listening to Waffles' podcast, Waffles and Mates Talk About Things, you are missing out. It's genuinely some of the best improv comedy I have ever heard. Never fails to brighten up my day. And I believe, Waffles, you just released a new episode the other day.
Yes.
And it's a bit of a recap to let people know. It's a perfect jumping in point.
Yep.
If you haven't been listening to WAMTAT, to listen to this episode, it's got a great recap to get you up to date. Then the actual content of the episode, the main crux of the episode, might be some of your greatest work yet. I just have to say.
Thank you. I have a list of episodes, all these ideas that I need to actually carve out some time and actually record. So there is definitely more where that came from. I have a really good idea for one. I've got some like really cool guests lined up that hopefully will be in the next episode.
Wow.
I think you guys will really like them.
Wow.
So watch this space.
Hey.
You got the Elias twins onto your podcast?
Got all three of them. I managed to coax Balvera in as well.
No way.
We get to hear Garu Garu speak, and
No.
what a voice! Like just one of the funniest people you'll ever meet. Garu Garu, just like they just have like quips and japes for days. Just absolutely. Fairy, very, very good straight man. The dynamic between Fairy and Garu Garu, like that is like brings you sort of right back to some of those old sort of comedy duos of the past. Like seriously, like between all five of them, Garu Garu, Fairy, Mona, Laura, and Balvera, like that's your new modern Monty Python, like right there. Like
I can't wait. Yeah, I'll chuck the link in the show notes. Waffles and Mates Talk About Things. Honestly, it's such a good time. And yeah, I mean, we mentioned it before. If you want to hear more of us talking to Waffles, you can join our Patreon for like $5 a month, or actually like under that if you're outside of New Zealand. You get access to a whole backlog of episodes and commentary tracks. And we did a really fun Dungeons and Dragons one with Waffles on like the supposedly terrible movie from the year 2000.
we still got to do the sequel.
We still
got to do Wrath of Dragons.
Yeah, we do. Hey.
To this day, that might be one of my favorite episodes of this podcast that we've done. It gets into some like really cool, insightful discussion about movie making.
Yeah.
That was a really good episode. I'm really proud of our work with that one.
It also gets into some very, very terrible Jeremy Irons impressions. But hey.
Oh, I forgot about them.
But yeah, definitely Patreon as a member of that Infant Island Discord. Like it is worth it. It's a great little community. Even just the Discord in general. It's a very good, wholesome place full of amazing, glorious people. That's right. I'm all you listeners, all you on the Discord. You're all amazing, wonderful people with great conversations and awesome insights. So shout out to all the potheads out there. You're all
potheads. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, thanks, Waffles. Join the Discords. Link in the show notes. Anything else you wanted to plug, Waffles? Anything else? Anything cool you're doing?
One thing I usually just like to plug with these shows and things like that is just generally being nice to people. I think just one thing I want to encourage, like life is hard out there, so just like be kind to each other. That's what I want to plug. There's going to be my final message is be the good you want to see in the world.
No, I love it. I think you are the love out of the three of us, Waffles, and I love you for it.
We have love Sleepiness and milk biscuits.
Yeah, I think that's it. I will quickly say as well, next episode on Podzilla is actually our season finale. What a way to end the season than another binge through an animated TV show. So for the last episode, we're going to be covering Godzilla the series. And it's a direct sequel to the 1998 movie Godzilla, your guys' favorite. And the little synop goes, Dr. Nico Totopoulos leads a team known as HEAT to battle giant monsters with the help of Godzilla's only living offspring.
A lot of people grew up on this.
Yeah, I have nostalgia from watching this. It was like this, like the Men in Black cartoon, like Digimon, like that was my childhood. Like it is good. I'm just very disappointed that you guys aren't covering the Godzilla Marvel comics, where, and I'm not a word of a lie, Godzilla in a trench coat and a trilby in disguise.
What?
I can't believe that's real.
No,
I can't
what?
believe that's real.
No. There's a panel of like Godzilla in disguise, like with a like trilby, because that's the Marvel disguise. If you're wearing a trench coat and a hat, like nobody can tell who it is.
A cap on and some sunglasses, and you go.
So there's Godzilla comics, like Godzilla's in it. Like I'm just so disappointed you guys aren't covering that.
Put it on the list.
We'll get around to it, surely.
And with this, that's the end of our Rebirth of Mothra journey. Another huge shout out for our incredible guests Ron, Kev and Waffles. Be sure to check out their podcasts and projects because they're really, really cool people and we love what they're doing. Also, check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Podzilla for monthly bonus episodes as well as our normal releases, early, extended and unedited. Like, hey, this Rebirth of Mothra 3 episode was 30 minutes longer over there. So if that interests you, we'd really appreciate the support. Consider joining our Podzilla Monster Island Discord server. You can download the Discord app on your phone or even on a laptop or a computer. We've got a really cool community on there and you can chat with us all about Godzilla or Gamera? It's Gamera, right? Gamera, yeah. Talk to us about Gamera or about Battleline or about Godzilla or about whatever the rat song is that people are trying to get me to sing even though I literally have already sung all I know. Anyway, yeah, join the Discord. Anyway, we'll see you in a bye week for the last episode of Podzilla Season 2.